Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 2 Part 78. In the previous video, we came to the second spirit shrine because, well, we needed a breather after all that talking, and we fought a magic knight who didn't infuriate me in the slightest, didn't cause me to feel unbelievable mild annoyance. Let's get magic rock. Oh boy, I do love me a magic rock. This means we're one step closer to acquiring our new weapon for Valimar. Yeah, thank goodness we've got enough people to carry it back. And that it fits in my back pocket. Well, we still got 2 more shrines to visit. Let's get going. No time for relaxing just yet. Can I teleport out? No? Okay. I guess there wasn't like a cutscene or anything afterwards. I wasn't really sure. I'm trying to remember. What do we have to do? We still have Nord and Roer to talk to people in? I mean, we're right next to Roer, so I guess we do it first.
Where do you want to go?
Also, I guess we could turn in our quests.
Have you been keeping well? All right, let me hear your report. Well, that's very impressive. Adios.
Anything else? Check. I mean, I guess we've gotten all the students. Alright, take me to Roer. Now, we talked to some people in Roer, didn't we?
Leave it to me.
I don't remember who. I think I talked to you. Oh god. It has been a couple days. Well, I didn't record any yesterday. What's this I hear about you Thor's kids fighting to get your academy back? I can't blame them after what I've heard about what happened after they took over the place. So, you go out there and show them what for. You do what you have to do in order to take that place back. I'll be cheering you on all the way, no matter how many innocents you have to slaughter. It'll all be worth it. What? You weren't planning on doing that? Strike that from the record, Your Honor. Where the heck is Lacomo? I was gonna ask him to play with me today, but there's no sign of him. Oh, he's become the hide-and-seek master? Whenever there's trouble anywhere, you want to go teach someone a lesson. Besides, the hijack is already sorted out, so just, like, calm down, okay? You're grown men. Grown men don't try to fight everyone who's involved in every news story they hear. I mean, how would you know? Come on, you got work to do, you know? Back inside your diner. What? Someone hijacked an airliner? I can even by threatening innocent civilians like that. I'm gonna have to teach them a lesson they won't forget. Toddy? Wait, you're not Toddy. Sorry, but I'm busy playing hide and seek with Toddy right now. I can't wait to show my good aim at hiding. Child of the pot, what is your wisdom? Where is he? You fool, you've been boomed. You've been boomed, small child. Yep, that's right, I'm man of the counter today too. I swear this is getting ridiculous. You know, stop using me like I was going to serve any time now. Sorry, I'm a little busy right now. I'll come in and take over if you're willing to pay off your tab though, so how about it? I mean, I guess I can say you're gonna help a little. Yeah, but she's always using that tab as a weapon to keep me in line. It's better count towards paying it off. We already have 5 of them. Oh, we have money? What? Is that allowed? Our place is just about back at full working capacity now. We're getting ore in from the mine trouble thing, thanks to the chairman too. Looks like this will be over in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. The fuck does that mean? Our factory's back in business again too, but we're still at war. The economy isn't great by any stretch, and there's no guarantee that the town will end up occupied again. The more I think about it, the more depressed I get. You're way too optimistic, Garen. I wish I could be as positive as you are, but there's no way when there's still so much to worry about. Welcome, welcome. Can I interest you in any of our new Orbal products? Now that the factories are starting to resume regular operations, we've got plenty in stock to choose from. Feel free to look around. Actually, I recognize you. Don't you touch a fucking thing, lady. These days, orbits are a completely indispensable part of our daily lives. That's why it's a relief to finally have a steady supply of them coming in to sell again. It's proven impossible to get goods out of our stores in the West, though. I can hardly imagine what conditions must be like over there. It's very worrying. Sure, there are Reinford factories in the West, but I think those have been churning out sold-out units full-time. Knowing that, I can't help but be concerned about how things are over there. Yeah, okay, like whatever. I'm sorry that happened to you. I see ya. Most of the factories in town are back in operation. Great news, huh? All we need to do now is get back into exports again. That's probably too much to hope for with the current climate, though. I mean, we are still at war. Military factories in town are still inactive. The town's crawling back towards normalcy, but I suppose nothing's really going to be normal until this war ends. Let me in. Roer's almost back to the way it used to be. Unfortunately for those of us here in the Reinford group, our factories in western Erebony are under Kallian's control. Although they might not be able to keep making their Soldex in our backyard, they're still going to keep making them. Which means that until this war is brought to an end, things will never be back to normal for the Reinford group. What if you guys just said, like, no? I mean, you can't really. I mean, couldn't you just start like keeping a few soldats in the back to make your own security force, and then when they want to like militarily occupy your factory, you just be like, nah, dude, we got robots. I hear the 3rd Army Division has finally started heading south. We might be neutral now, but the Nortia Provincial Army has never quite gotten along with them. I hope there won't be any trouble. Factories are finally starting to produce things again, even if they're a little slower than they used to be. For good reason, of course. There's a limit on how much we can ship out. No point in making more than necessary. And there's the whole situation on the western side of the country. No one really knows what's happening over there. That was a lot of work to do at the hijacking, but it's finally come to an end. Phew, when I think about how all of our passengers are safe and unharmed, it makes all our efforts worth it. Well, let's be more vigilant, though. No one wants that incident repeated. You did nothing, by the way? Whew, finally finished up maintenance on this ship. Seems like our hull wasn't damaged as lucky as a ship that got hijacked me anyway. Should be back in the air in no time. There's the Phantom Ghost ship. No passengers who want to ride on it. Many a Jaeger were incinerated by the blazing sun that day. Everything related to the hijacking sorted out now. That's a blessing. Takes me back though. A couple of years ago there was a airliner hijacking in Librel too. Yeah, I know. I was there. Ended up ballooning into quite the incident. Even the Royal Army got involved in trying to find the thing. Gotta think of it, the Sky Bandits are airboning too. Huh. Sky Pirates. I wonder what they're up to these days. I hear they've turned over a new leaf and run a delivery service, but who knows, man? That's a callback. Actually, they're Sky Pirates. Anywhere else? I think we've talked to everyone here. Onward and upwards we go. I do not respect your escalators. I feel like I was like basically at the same speed. Okay, it's a little bit faster if you go up it the right way. I wasn't expecting the Imperial Army to take control of Reinford. It's a real turning point in the war as a whole, particularly here in the east. Do be careful. We'll be keeping our ears to the ground for any further updates on the front. I wouldn't have expected the you just said that. Something crazy happened over in Crossbell. Not again. I swear, how are we supposed to export things out with the Transcontinental Railroad Commission? Well, I suppose we could try air transport. Hell, even the sea would be an option if it came down to it. Well, you mean to tell me Crossbow's new president got beat up by a dude with tonfas while he was in a mech? What? That's crazy, dude. You only have some D-class amplifiers? That's, really fantastic news. When you mind sharing some of them with us, I really need your D. An entire factory? You're sure? That's amazing. Thank you so much. Hardly. Your amplifiers are the real help. Come to think of it, our divisions never really interacted much before, did they? If I hadn't known that you had so much high-end technology at your disposal, I would have come to you earlier. That's very true. The way the company's structured doesn't exactly support cross-division communication. Still, it's never too late to start. If anything comes up in the future, you'll be the first person I come to. Likewise, I think this might be the start of a very long and fruitful business relationship, as long as you give me that D. And also, that doesn't seem very smart to have, like, your divisions not have any. Like, how is he getting his technology before that? Lady? We of the Roer Cathedral are doing all we can to help those in need during these trying times. Just the other day, I was out on the border with Western Erebonia. Western Erebonia doesn't exist. Speaking of refugees that managed to flee across it, they were so concerned they didn't have enough medical supplies, so I intend to send some their way. It's the duty of a sister of the church to do her utmost to ease people's concerns. The country may be facing hard times, but that's all the more reason I have to do what I can to help. The tragedy that occurred in Celtic came as a terrible shock to all of us. We've sent aid to Celtic on many occasions and made many appeals on behalf of its people, but in the wake of this, I find myself wondering if we did the right thing after all. What is that even supposed to mean? Sister Saya was out working in the community at the time, so she's yet to hear what happened. I fear the news will fall heavy on her, especially since she's still new. But we can't hide the truth from her. I still have to find a good opportunity to sit down and talk to her. I've heard all about the tragedy that happened upon Celtic. It sounds like over in the west they can hardly go a week without a new disaster befalling them. These are trying times. Unless there's more we could do with the victims than simply send them aid. I've already drafted a letter of commendation to the Alliance for their actions. Unfortunately, there's little more I can do. I mean, you could, like, have Adios fucking smite him with some lightning bolts. Oh, you're not like a cool priest? You can't do that? Oh, okay. I can't say I enjoy being forced to stand back and watch as the 3rd Armored Division heads south, but those are our orders. And if that's what His Lordship wishes for us to do, that's exactly what we'll do. To think that the hijack may end up being resolved by a bunch of students. A commendable achievement, I suppose. Leave the culprits to us now. They certainly will be escaping from the cell we throw them into. They're gonna regret ever setting foot in our province. Yeah, I'm sure others said that. I already talked to you, didn't I? This is just a rumor, but you know the Alliance's flagship was manufactured by the dang old Reinford group. I keep hearing stories about some giant monster showing up on one of the nearby highways. You think the highways would be safe now that we're neutral, but apparently not thanks to that thing. I mean, it's not like people are doing a whole lot of traveling these days, so is it like a new one, or are you just talking about Serby? Because Serby's fucking dead, dude. He got destroyed. He stood no chance. Why do monsters have to show up and start bugging us at a time like this? I mean, have a sense of propriety, monster. Sometimes it feels like this area is never going to be peaceful again. Also, die, monster, you don't belong in this world? That's it. The concert in Celtic went well, did it? That's good news. I wish I could have gone. It would have been great to see my daughter and future sister-in-law on stage playing in perfect harmony. Yeah, perfect harmony. That's what happened. How nice to see that the hijacking incident ended without incident. I thought I understood that security was stretched thinner in wartime, but the reality didn't hit me until now. It's scary to think that something like this could happen at any time. The city might be alive again, but that doesn't mean things are back to normal just yet. It's scary to think that something like that hijacking could happen again at literally any time. The hijacking was working some Jaeger dropouts. They have been known to leave military monsters and weapons unattended just to disturb the public. Needless to say, they haven't exactly endeared themselves to us commoners. Ah, the tea here is sublime. Harv's and Gregor's work ethic, meanwhile, is anything but. Am I gonna have to bring those two crashing back to reality sooner rather than later? Skirt. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you playing with this? Oh, were you both playing with these? Oh, do you want to test out your RC cars? Well, too bad. Hey, go on AFK, guys. Oh, you want to know what this is? My remote orbital control Mark II. It combines high-end tech and the very latest in toy development in one tiny lightweight package. I'm not kidding. This thing's more capable than most of your Argus units. Amazing, huh? All that lost sleep was worth it. Amazing's one word for it. I seem like just playing around, though. Shows how little you know about scientific research. The best inventions often arise as a result of your so-called playing around. I'll have you know, microwaves, so you don't deny it. Okay, I gotta like... Ended up putting the cars on hold for a while. You're excited about Liberation, so we made some new ones. And they're gonna be huge sellers, I guarantee it. Okay, so I want them to line up. Race. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Okay. Race. Skirt. Oh, my God. They're neck and neck. Oh, he's going on the inside. Oh, they clipped into each other. They merged and become one supercar. Oh yeah, this baby's perfect too. I didn't realize it at the time, but we must have learned a lot when we were helping Schmidt out. But then after that, they started building some real monsters. These things are gonna sell like hotcakes. Just look at how powerful it is. Look at, like, maybe 0.0001% horsepower, man. Just look at how powerful it is. We need to build these guys a track. Hold on, I got an idea. What if we sell them bundled with the track? Oh no, Hot Wheels. For the fucking sweet loop-de-loop, man. Professor Connolly gave me a message to pass along to Harves and Grego, but just where are they? One of those is to be out messing around, especially when you need them. I mean, come on, you know where they are, man. Harves and Grego have been skipping so many lectures they're in danger of not being able to graduate. But they're also never there when you need them. Just where are they gotten to? I mean, their invention might actually sell well, and fuck school. They're too cool to go back. President Schmidt left a message for you. If you find enough Zemurian ore for me to work with, come by again. He doesn't have any interest in seeing you until then. I'm terribly sorry about that. I'm afraid that's just kind of the person our president is. Really, I do apologize. It's harsh, but he's effectively saying that he has no interest in seeing you again until you've done what he's instructed. I bet he sees these hands. You know, this isn't the first time that Professor Schmidt has had his eye on Zemurian ore. He decided he needs to know more about its properties for his research a few years back, too. You have no idea how much trouble he went through trying to gather fragments of it from all over the country. It was an absolute nightmare, not that he cares. No, my frickin' cars, they're not in sync anymore. 3, 2, 1, go. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Don't get out of the way. Neck and neck they ride. Ants on! With the Reinford company ongoing restructuring, things are finally starting to calm down around here. It's amazing to see how much progress has been made in just a few days. The chairman's forcefulness may have netted her a fair share of critics, but she can get things done when it counts. She's a perfect example of what the woman of Roer should be. Annoying? This town wasn't built on the backs of men. Strong women helped develop it. I'll entirely hope that the chairman continues to be a role model for the next generation of Roer women. Yeah, but like, you know, they could like not be like assholes all the time. That'd be cool. Have you really forgotten about me, Ricky? About all the time we spent together? Yeah, I really have. Sorry. Ricky! Why? Damn, this guy's annoying. Shut the fuck up. The more pitiful his expression gets, the more I want to laugh at him, too. Or I'm gonna beat your ass. Is that seriously best friends with this loser? Mine and desperately killing to me, I probably could tolerate, but friends? And why does it have to be so cold after all that time we spent apart? It's like I don't really have him back at all. Damn, dude, this is sad. That's the real fucking storyline in this game right now, is Anton. Fuck getting Crow back, I want Anton to get Ricky back. Now that some of our weapon factories in the city are back in operation, we're finally getting more supplies in. Self-defense weapons are selling really well, which financially speaking is fantastic news. Though admittedly, those are the only weapons being made right now. Military weapon production is still suspended. And they're not focused on rebuilding the group apparently. I guess that means it'll be self-defense for a while. I don't think we'll see any military weapons get made until after the war ends. The city is neutral now. We don't want to be seen supplying either side, or who knows what'll happen. Hello. I've heard of rumors that Prince Oliver's appeared on the Western Front in person to call for a ceasefire. The Alliance kept insisting that he was missing and in danger, so this is odd. My apologies, such matters are not the sort of thing I should be discussing with my customers. Any man running a business would naturally be curious as to how the war is going, would he not? It's not the kind of thing I should talk to my customers about. Do try to take care, though. Cleaning so much fun. We even got ourselves a new customer, all thanks to the radio, somehow. See, it's just like I always say, radios bring people good luck. So, what? Lady, where's the new customer? Are they in this room right now? I'm always telling people radios will bring them good luck, and I was right. But have you able to listen to cheerful radio shows wherever you are, choose you right up too. They're awesome. I guess they mean Ricky is the new customer. We have the iron mine, and that's pretty. Oh, yeah, the repair shop as well. And in here. No, I'm afraid this is as low as I can possibly go. I find that hard to believe. Come now, I'm sure you can go a little lower. Can you go down low? The investigation of those archaisms Heidel Ragnar was using here is finally complete. Looks like he got them from some black market source, and in bulk no less. It's scary to think there's tech out there that surpasses Reinford's and isn't even too hard to get. I hate to say it, but we'll probably need to prepare for the possibility that we'll come up against stuff like that again. Seems like those archaisms are out there in droves if you know where to look. The terrorists are using them too. There's a very real chance we'll be up against things like that again. We need to make sure we're prepared. The chairman organized an investigation into this mysterious Fifth Development Division, and what we found shocked us. Turns out that it isn't really part of the group at all. It appears to be run by someone completely unrelated. To make matters worse, they're still unsure as to what's going on in the factories to the west. Rebuilding the group will be no easy task, let me tell you. The chairman has ordered more investigations into the 5th Division. It may take some time. I'm sure that all will be revealed eventually. You won't find a more capable limousine anywhere in Zemuria. They're quite popular here in Roer too, I must admit. I'm somewhat taken aback that a man of your caliber doesn't have one. No offense, I'm not trying to call you like a poor little, poor boy, but... Really? Still with things as unpredictable as they are, I'm going to need to put a lot of thought into this. You won't find a more capable limousine anywhere in Zemuria. Most of the factories in the city have resumed operation now, which means that we've started supplying parts and working with other companies and corporations again. It's all due to the chairman's exceptional work. Some issues still remain, but I'm sure she'll have everything in order soon. Can I go upstairs? I mean, I would assume no, but... Apparently we can. Is there anything to do here? No? Just a joke floor? Just for jokes? Alright. I'm just saying, I see no yellow dots, I don't investigate. Granted, they wouldn't let you go there if there wasn't a reason, right? I don't know. The repair shop, and then we're done. We'll repair shop in the house next to it, and then we're done. Do you want something? Ah, ha, ha, just the folks I wanted to see. Well, some anyway. No, Lisa? Ah, never mind. I wanted to tell her something. I'd rather tell her face to face. I'm bringing her sometime. No rush or nothing. Sure. If he wants to talk to her in person, it might be important. We should bring her here as soon as we get the chance.
Okay, onward!
Right.
She's here. Those folks I wanted to see. I got something I want to talk to you about. Well, that's kind of ominous. I'm not very like you. Suppose not. Basically, Irina left something with me, you see? Wait, this is... Wow, it's one nice pocket watch. Do you recognize it, Elisa? I do. It's a gift my father made for my mother. He always liked putting his engineering knowledge to work and making things like this. It's ridiculously accurate, too. All these years, it's not even a second off. Mother's used it since the day he gave it to her, too. Not that she'd ever mentioned that. That's really something. It must be really important to you, then. I guess you could say that, which is why I'm kind of wondering why she gave it to you, jackass. She pawned it. $50. Damn thing's busted. Miranda brought it over to me when Reinford's labs went up to the task of fixing the thing. Now that's a big surprise. Her old man's stuff was way above the level of your average mechanic. So she came to me as last resort, said if I couldn't fix it, it wasn't a big deal, though. She said what? Ah, swear. Anyway, now that you're here, what'd you say to help me fix it? Huh? I'm sure at least I don't want to help out with this, but what should we do? Fix that watch. Sounds good to me. We got some time. You sure? I mean, I really appreciate it, but... whatever. I'm curious. It's a memento of your father we could hardly refuse. But with that decided, what would you like us to do? Devil, some stuff in here is broken. You gotta get some replacements. Can't find them in the old store, though. Get them what you need ain't gonna be easy. You sure you up for it? Now you tell us. Still, we're not gonna back out if we've agreed to help someone. Can't believe she doesn't care whether it gets fixed or not. Well, even if she doesn't, I do, and I'll get it fixed. That'll show her. Looks like I don't got anything to worry about then. Let me tell you what you're gonna need. First up is a Type 4 pressure regulator. Yeah, okay. I know what that is. As the name implies, it's a device that regulates orbital pressure. Type 4s are both very small and very powerful, and very rare for that matter. I think we'll probably have the best chance of finding one at a research facility. Research facility, huh? We might be able to get one within the city, at least. Next up, special alloy sheet. I'm talking really thin. Told you regular mechanics no match for your old man. Special alloy sheet? What in the world would that be used for? Father was nothing if not playful with his designs. He really enjoyed what he did. But finding something like that here in the city seems like a long shot. The Stockton Iron Mine, on the other hand, we should talk to the mine chief over there. Let's pay them a visit as soon as we find the time. Last but not least, is the heart of the watch. It's the Micro Oscillator. Only problem with this one is that it ain't here. I can't even tell you what kind he used. Any kind of oscillator probably do the trick, but it might not be quite as accurate. That won't be good enough. You only have the slightest idea what he might have used, but it's not as accurate to be used as it used to be. It's hardly gonna feel like we repaired it at all. I get you, but I really ain't got a clue. And something tells me you don't either. Sorry, I wish I did. What if neither of you know? Why don't we try asking Gwen? He might have an idea. That's a pretty good idea, actually. How about that? We might be able to get this repair thing up to snuff after all. So once you fill in for a good measure, I need a regulator, alloy sheet, micro oscillator. That's the only thing that's micro about me. Gather them up, bring them here, and I'll fix that watch right back up on you. We'll be back with all the supplies before you know it. Need a lot of fiddly parts to fix that watch up. Type 4 regulator, special alloy sheet, and micro oscillator. If you find them all, bring them to me and I'll fix them up good. I guess we head to Nord then? Well, let's get our things first here. Yeah, because we still do the iron mine. Radio broadcast in the cap will end up censored by the Alliance, so you have to take what they say with a grain of salt. Same goes for the Imperial Chronicle. It makes it impossible to know what's really going on across the country. The Noble Alliance is getting their ass kicked by teenagers. More news at 11. Woohoo! Full speed ahead! Look at how it took that corner. This is the best. Remote controlled cars. Given their size and power, I wouldn't be surprised if they use Type 4 pressure regulators. Well, it can't hurt to ask. Excuse me. Give them an atomic wedgie, steal their cars. What's up? You want to play the cars too? Not exactly. We're confiscating these. They told Gregor and Hars what they were up to and asked about the Type 4 pressure regulator. Type 4 pressure regulator, huh? Those are pretty rare, you know. Well, you got a good eye. We do use them in these cars. We even got a few spares. You can take one if you want. Really? Thank you so much. No problem at all. Just don't swirly me, dude. Just give me a minute. Alright, here you go. Just be careful with it, okay? We're being super generous. These things are seriously tough to find. We really appreciate this. Don't mention it. Always happy to help. Just stop by and play with these cars with us sometime, okay? We really love these guys for giving us something so rare. Yeah, we can't let this go to waste. You might, maybe. Does it really count if the only people who buy them are the people you've asked? You're really gonna try and use the pressure regulator on something? You guys are insane! That's the kind of crazy we need for these remote control cars. What do you say? Want to join us? I think we're a little too busy with other cool stuff. Yeah, cool stuff. Toa, get us out of here. Toa.
Where do you want to go? Full speed ahead!
And I cannot stop yawning. I'm not even like tired, I can't stop. I just keep yawning and yawning. Sounds like the Reinford group's slowly beginning to stabilize. Here in Roer, that's good news for everyone. Still, with exports and weapons manufacturing on hold, they're not using as much iron and steel as they used to. Which means less work for us. It feels like we've got more free time than we've ever had before. I wonder if this word in and exports will finally start getting going again. I see one else in Roer and I'm sure they feel the same way. Bro, what are you talking about? Why do you want to work? They should at least give you half days. How's our Lady Angelica doing? I got fond memories of when she used to work with us, but you really should have seen our face when we heard who she really was. Nobody ever suspected that diligent young man we took as a part-timer was actually Marcus Ragnar's daughter. Even so, she still felt like one of us, if you know what I mean. Still does. There's something magnetic about her. You won't find many people who can draw others like she can. No matter who she is or what she does, Lady Angelica is always one of us in our books. Whether they'll say that out loud or not, I know all the other guys are here with me on that. So we're all wishing her the very best, and I hope she's doing okay with you guys. Think we should ask him if he knows where we can get that special alloy sheet? We might as well try, right? Excuse me. Hey, you need something? They explained why they're looking for a special alloy sheet. Oh, I get you now. Well, you're in luck. We got more of them than we know what to do with. I guess it's not really that special after all. I think I actually remember handing one off to Lisa's dad way back when. Really? That's right. I can't believe it took me until now to realize why he was so happy about the damn thing. But if he was you to make a present for his wife, it makes perfect sense. Yeah, he always used to get so excited when he was making something new, almost like a child. You got that right. Anyway, we got tons of fragments like the one I gave him in here. Just head on in and ask around the station. Just tell who's ever on duty that I sent you, and they'll give you exactly what you need. Don't we need like proof or something? Nah, who cares? We'll head in there right away. No problem. Good luck fixing that watch. Couldn't we just be lying about you giving us permission? Easily? How's he gonna know? Heave ho, gotta hurry on home to see Celine and Todd. I can't do that without putting the work in first though. One side people coming through. Dick's always been the aggressive type. He's been showing that side more than ever lately. I mean, he's an aggressive little dick. Even the chief had to sit down and have a talk about it. I don't know what he said, but he seems to have done the trick. He's calmed down. He's gotten back to focusing on work. He just seems so much more flaccid these days. I mean, placid. Yeah, that's the word. Phew, it's a big weight off my shoulders, I tell you. It's kind of hard to focus on work when the people around you all worked up about something. So seeing Dick back to his old happy self is a big weight off my shoulders. What's up, Dick? Hey, do you have a minute? Renee explained that I was searching for a very thin specialty sheet. You're not Dick. Really? It doesn't have to be that very big? Yeah, we got plenty of those left over. Hold on just a sec, I'll go get you one. Thank you so much. Here you go. Wow, it really is thin, kind of springy too. You'd be surprised how tough it is. You need special equipment to cut through it for processing. Anyway, don't know what you're going to use it for, but I hope it works out for you. Thank you again. I don't know if we get orders to give scraps out from the mine chief himself. I don't know what you guys are going to use it for, but I hope it works for you. You're a miner, Dick. I've been pretty aggressive lately, sure. Then the chief called me over and told me a story. He said that back before this mine was owned by the Emperor in the Middle Ages, there used to be wars over the iron here. Armed assailants would come to steal the iron, and the hot-headed miners resist, and a lot of the times end up dead. That's when it hit me. I don't stand a chance in hell against those Jaegers. I just ended up the same way. Yeah, there was me, all full of myself and causing the chief no end of worry. Oh yeah, apparently the one who made the mine was the property of the imperial famous Emperor Drago's. Ever since then, the miners here have been able to do their jobs in peace. I had no idea. I just ended up trying to learn either. I never tried to learn either. I just ended up causing the chief all these problems in my ignorance. Take me to the Highlands. Right? Did I go to the Shores Rock Barrier? I don't think I did I? Maybe? Also, I guess I should check the roads again in case there's a new monster. I can't remember. Did I talk to you guys? Let me see, where's in the 3rd Armored Division they're going to be passing through here. We can't exactly pretend to be their biggest fans, but his lordship has insisted we lead them alone. We'll do as we're told. Have you ever been fortunate enough to witness them? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've talked to people here. I remember that dialogue very slightly. Yeah, we've definitely talked to these people already.
Where do you want to go?
I guess we can, I mean, there was already a cryptid to the south, so maybe to the west or something?
Where do you want to go? Full speed ahead!
We'll check the 2 other roads for big monster. Okay, there's nothing here. Unless after you kill Serby, does a new one spawn?
Let's hear!
Let's hear! Yeah. Boy, all these kids these days with their Kian and their Kian. Okay, it seems like they're probably just talking about Serby. I guess he wasn't really like a Cerberus because he didn't have like 3 heads or nothing, but I mean, he did, you know, it was a spicy pup.
Yeah.
He was a dang old spicy pup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, ready to get started?
Right.
Right, understood. Reen, you okay? You kind of act like you've been, Reen. I don't know if you should be allowed to drive anymore. Maybe you should have to stick to horses. Okay, no monsters. All the chests are open. Get me out of here.
to go? Leave it to me!
Welcome to Zendergate. The scouting party's just about to leave for Heimdall, actually. You might be able to greet them before you leave. It's almost time for Operation Heimdall to begin, so preparations now are crucial. I'm trying to think of how many lives will be lost. Thinking about being stuck here and unable to do anything while it all just happens, it hurts to even think about it. It's painful to think of how my comrades will be risking their lives while I'm stationed here during the operation. I shouldn't think of it that way. No matter where we are, we're all one under Lieutenant General Vander. I simply have to fulfill my task while wishing everyone well in theirs. Stay safe, Sergeant. We'll be counting you to take care of the gate in our absence. Leave it to me, sir. I look forward to hearing good news from everyone on the front. Well, I think it's about time to get going. Remember me, may our path lead to glory. I mean, you should probably be looking out for, like, the safety of civilians. That's the real reason armies are made, not glory. But, you know, whatever. Well then, I'll be, off now. Good luck. Just be sure not to pick any fights with Nortia soldiers on your way there. Don't worry, I only ever get mad about anything when a chick's involved. Why are you worried about chicken, sir? Not that kind of chick, Halt. That's exactly why I'm worried, sir. Now you guys are here too. I'm not gonna be here much longer. I got business to attend to elsewhere. Hopefully next time we meet we'll be in Heimdall after peace has been won. The role of the scouting team is a bit different this time. After arriving, they will go to serve on as our vanguard. Should Tank Officer Hoover and I meet again, it'll be on a chaotic and bloody battlefield. I don't want to make it sound like it's like our last meeting in this life, but it's a possibility. Still, despite his goofball attitude, he's also a careful and capable soldier, and all we can do now is have faith in him. Lieutenant General Vander's brilliant strategic ability requires accurate information to deliver the best results. That's why we're sending out our finest men ahead as a scouting party. It's a dangerous mission, but I'm sure they'll come through for us, and I will be praying for their success. And you guys say the same thing. Sorry for all the commotion around here. Preparations for Operation Heimdall are underway, so everyone's absorbed in that. We'll be up against the Provincial Army's most elite forces. If we want to come out victorious, we need to use all our resources. Zender's Gate going to be basically empty during the operation, though, so that'll be a surprising sight if you come back then. And yeah, Zats and Manny have been reassigned their former mission of taking care of the Watchtower. They left not long ago, so I'm guessing they've probably arrived by now. They've had it pretty rough since this war began, but they've managed to make it through and return to their old lives. I'm really happy for them. Meanwhile, I'm just standing here, all the time. Operation Heimdall's odds of success are unfortunately low. Which side comes out on this victorious will largely depend on the final adjustments we're currently making. You realize how peculiar it is to not be using scouts as an advanced force, but no option is to be ruled out right now. We need to try every possibility we can to maximize our chances of success. If we want to stand a chance against the Alliance, we can't afford to turn up our nose at any battle strategy. The outcome of this war effectively rests on the success of this operation. We need to pour all of our resources into it. I imagine you're already aware of this, but Operation Heimdall is currently in the final stages of its planning. We're sending out our most elite scouting units to the area in preparations for it. While the Azure Tree is still certainly a pressing matter, our best course of action for now is to focus on ending this war. We can turn our eyes to that later. But you only have one eye. Shut the fuck up, Reed. We're definitely looking at this war coming to an end with an all-out battle in Heimdall then. That's right, we're looking at a matter of days before it begins. We have precious little time left. Be sure to use what time you do have wisely. Yeah, okay, maybe. Sounds like the scouts are ready to leave. I'm really nervous about this. What if the Nortia Provincial Army goes back on its word? The 3rd Armored Division will be caught in a pincer attack. I mean, they shouldn't, but you really never know. Apparently assessing the likelihood of the Provincial Army going back on their word is one of the scouts' many tasks. Hope everything works out for them. Mr. Hoover came by early to say goodbye before heading out. I'm really worried about them, so I thought he was gonna say something reassuring. But he just said really embarrassing stuff like, guys are all about breasts, so make sure you drink your milk. What the fuck? What? Who the fuck says that to a 12-year-old? I'm like actually taken aback. Is that supposed to be funny? Like, when he gets back, I'm going to make him eat the spiciest pizza the world has ever seen. So I had to send my daughter back to settlement for the battle over Heimdall breaks out. When I told her, she said that I should go and introduce myself because this will be the second time they've taken care of me. Maybe she's right. Maybe I do have a duty as a father to go speak with him. It's also the best way to make my position very clear to Thoma. I mean, what about the fucking pedophile? I need to make sure Thoma knows his place because I can't have him get any closer to my daughter. Hope he's ready for what's coming back to him. Ha 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 ha. Alright, that's it for Zender Gate. I think we'll probably go ahead and call it slightly early, this video. I can't stop yawning, man. I don't know why. Next time, I don't know, I'm trying to think if I want to take a break and do a shrine? Or do I want to just finish talking to everybody in Nord and then do 2 shrines back to back? We'll probably just finish talking to everybody in Nord since we started, and then just do 2 shrines back to back. We could probably do 2 in 1 video if we have to. Granted, we'll probably do talking, then shrine at the end of the next video. Start of shrine and story in the video after that. That sounds about right. I'm Actor Cheesy87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.